Welcome back to Mixed Machines. On today's episode, we're going to be doing some side work here on this 92 Toyota. As you see, it's between our beautiful Suburbans. That's the plan for today. So, what was originally wrong with this truck was it had a cracked head. I'm going to come over here and show you. Okay, so this is a 22 RE. It's in a 92 Toyota pickup, just a base model. And when I originally looked at it, it's my neighbor's truck. The thing that was wrong with it is that it had a cracked head. So it was putting oil into the coolant. But since then, driving around for the past probably month, since I didn't have time to work on it yet, finally get into it. Well, we went to check the oil today, and as you can see, I'll just show you here. It's quite creamy and green, so, and not very over full. So it looks like you got some water in the engine now, which is no good. So the original parts I got for it was a head and timing chain, but we might need a cover also now, because on these 22 REs, it's very common for timing chain to get worn out. And as it wears out, it starts rubbing onto the timing chain cover. And as it rubs it to there, it'll rub it out. And it'll rub it through to the water pump, which then pumps water into your oil through the timing chain, which is no good. You don't have like a missing or anything until it water goes to the bottom end and locks it up. Now hopefully, it's just been one day since we ran it and then drove it over here from next door. So the bottom end shouldn't be hurt or anything. So we're going to clean it all out in the bottom end the best we can. We're going to be changing the head, and at the same time we're going to be seeing about replacing that timing cover, because we're also going to be replacing timing chain and everything else at the same time. Now I'm not going to do a full-on guide video of about every bolt you got to take off. I'm just going to do quick little time lapse of taking apart, and then I'll do a little bit more guide on how when we're putting it back together, because that's the more important part, in my opinion at least. Because anyone can take a bolt off. It takes a little bit more practice to put a bolt back on though, in the correct place. So for parts we bought, right over here, gasket kit with new head bolts and everything. Then we have a water pump, timing chain on the bottom here, down there, and this is the oil pump, and then we have a new head for it, which I bought all off of Amazon for I think around $300, and that's our plan. So I'm going to set you guys up in the corner here, and probably over there or over here, so you can have somewhat of a view, but not a full view. I can't really have a place to put it perfectly, so you have a full-on view of everything. Well, as you can see in this clip, I pretty much already have the engine all back together. I got my head on, timing cover, everything, and I'm thinking this clip I'm going to be putting on the oil pump on the bottom. Well, I got it all apart, I started cleaning it all off, and then my neighbor came over, he started talking to me, and by the time he finally left, this is where I was at. So what you didn't see me do was I put the timing chain guides on. Then I put the head on, torqued it, head, rockers, torqued it all down, timing chain, got all on there. I'm gonna put the cover on, and of course I timed it. So I didn't see him do that, didn't get to show it. I wanted to show putting it together, but that got interrupted, so I wasn't able to do that. So this is the only footage I actually have of putting the engine back together. And with that, my apologies, but thank you for watching, and hopefully the next one turns out better. So thanks again for watching. Thank you again for watching Mythic Machines. Please like, comment, subscribe. Very puzzled looking with the oil pump. Oh, and one thing to note on this engine, the 22RE, is putting on the oil pump. On the top bolt is a very specific bolt that goes in there. So you'll have two long ones, a medium one, and two shorter ones. The medium bolt goes in there, it'll go all the way through, and it'll be flush against the back of the timing cover. And if you put a longer bolt in there, it's going to go through and hit the timing chain tensioner, which is not good. I found out this one on that hard way. But other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, be so kind to comment, like the video, and subscribe. Thank you again, and until the next time.